So, with 2 to 3 hours of sunlight and a picnic table, I have a great opportunity to go through the inventory for a 7 to 10 day adventure with the trekker. Let's look in the cycle bags first. Motorcyclists, you never know. Alright, Fix-A-Flat, 2 extra jugs of heat for cooking. Here's a tow rope, an extra quart of oil, which, you know, I could easily go through this in 200 to 300 miles. This burns oil, but you know what? I love it, and that's just how it is. I brought some Goo Gone and a rag for a cycle camp thing. I've got chain lube here. I've got clothes drying accessories, strings, and clothesline clips. Real nice to come back to the bike and wash clothing, hang it up and dry for the next 4 days. Alright, here I've got my lock and bungee cords. I've got 1 liter of water. I bring 2 hard containers to leave on the bike to hydrate around the bike upon arrival and perhaps the next day. Here's the other one. This is with peppermint tea. Let's look real quick at the things I'm going to leave with the bike. Food items. I picked these up. Rosemary sea salt cashews, 50 cents a piece. They are so good. I dare the bear to come and take these from me. I will find you and hunt your rosemary farts down. two packages of, snacks. And in this container is a banana and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I intend to eat in the morning, possibly tonight. Here is a bag which I will put 1 pair of underwear. My riding socks go in here, the ones I'm wearing now. An extra pair of glasses. Here's my water filter cleaner, reverse plunger. 2 books, reading material. And I brought this hiking book mostly because I wanted to have the next mini adventure or whatever kind of up in the air, and it's really up in the air. These are going to be kept in this bag here on the bike. These are maps that are from my DeLorme Atlas, and it's kind of a quick road back route reference. These are things I'm taking with me. Bear pepper spray, an air horn. I feel so much more comfortable carrying this just for a huge blast of noise. If I'm confronted and surprised, I'll surprise you back. Here's my Sawyer squeeze filter with 2 dirty bags. This is my Sawyer platypus clean drinking bags and hydration tube. I brought an extra one after the last trip, thinking that, man, it would suck if I broke my only clean bladder in the backcountry. All right, so this is hydration. I'm wearing 2 Ace knee pads, braces. I can't tell you how important these are for me. In many cases, it negates requiring hiking sticks, which I pretty much abhor. All right, here's something new for the trekker. These are wading deck shoes. This is an extravagance, a heavy weight extravagance for this backpacking loop. We got a map, invaluable. We got the GoPro, great if it doesn't get turned on in my pocket. There's no way to have an auto shut off on that thing. I've got 2 extra batteries for the Lexia Canon I'm using right now. This is probably at least 4 hours of recording here. These are my fuel canisters, 18 meals here, and drink heating. This is my stove and cooking mug, which I'm sure you've seen on film. The Vargo titanium alcohol burning stove. Nothing has changed. Alright, this is my health, personal items, survival bag. It rarely gets inventoried. Most important, I think, is the phone, earbuds. It's hit or miss for getting service. You want service, you got to go climb up high on a butte and get service. Sometimes it gets lonely out here, and it's real nice to just shout out to a friend and say, hey man, I'm in the coolest place right now. Also, I receive FM radio signals, which is kind of cool, and it's loaded with music. Toothbrush, hydrocortisone cream for a foot issue last time. Here's my thermometer, whistle, compass. This is for muscle aches with Tiger Balm. Athlete's foot cream. Here's the refillable hand sanitizer. We've got an extra lighter, lip balm, ointment. Here is foot powder, baby powder. There is antiperspirant, and for some reason, oh yeah, there's 2 small bars of soap, and I think that's it. Here I've got earplugs, zip ties. There's super glue in here, a reflective pad. There's a paper clip. I need to get some baby pins in there, safety pins. Moleskin, band-aids, an extra nipple for my hydration. That's pretty much it. Here's something I found when I got here. Awesome. All right, here's one thing you may not realize. This container, along with this container, and probably others if needed be, can be refilled. You wouldn't imagine squeezing toothpaste into this miniature toothpaste container, but I can, and I do. It's such a relief not knowing I have to go buy another little teeny thing to throw away. Hey, I forgot to mention the flashlight. It's something that I've refused to pack previously. Mostly I use it when I have to take a pee at night, right? And I just kind of shine it around the tent looking for the red eyeballs of animals. Rarely do I see that. But you know, the thing is, if you have to bail out in an emergency, which would most likely be a fire in the middle of the night, you're going to want this. It's going to give you probably 3 to 4 hours of light. Also remember that when you carry something like this in, unlike my GoPro, which I can't take the battery out of, remove one of the batteries so that it doesn't get turned on in your pack. This has happened to me before, and I was hiking in the dark on a steep slope looking for a camp spot. I'll never forget that. The transport device. I am so happy to have found another one of these North Face Ranger backpacks. You've seen me use it before. This pack is just phenomenal. I've had backcountry experts look at me after I've said I've been out for 7 days, and they look around to see they don't see anything on my back, and this pack is amazing. My shelter, it's the Nature Hike. I don't know what version or name of it is. You've seen it before. It's awesome. On this hike, I've dropped down to the ridge rest, away from the inflatable sea to summit pad. It's half as light or heavy as the other pad. Hey, let's see if this lasts me 7 to 10 days. I think so. And my cyber fiction is 400 pages. It's going to get me through. Same scenario here with the Taquito. Sierra Designs. Is it Sierra Designs? Yeah, I think so. The Taquito sleeping bag. It's gonna do fine. Same scenario with my layers, underwear, 2 pairs of socks, rain gear. I'm gonna carry all my rain gear in this time. Frog Togs, recently purchased jacket, and the non-breathable pants. Here's the food bag, maxed out. It is completely full. Let's see what's in it. Okay, so here's the food scenario. It might look a little random. It is, but my theory is if I fill this bag up full, that's 7 to 10 days, and the last 2 trips I've come back with food. Start with the drinks. Coffee, instant coffee, teas, mostly for like an emergency hot boost. It happens. Here is my hydration boost. Powerade and some electrolytes in here. Alright, dinners. I've got these amazing noodles. Here there's some garlic pieces in there to add to the dinners. Ramen. These 2 packages here will easily make 7 dinners, maybe 10. I add to the dinners these walnuts, these spices, turmeric, and a blend of red pepper and salt. It's an amazing boost. All right. To add to my dinner, I've got some produce, which also amends my beginning of the day or during the day activities. Here are tomatillos and some sweet peppers. I'll add those to my dinners as I go. These are like tangelos, little tangerines. I have 3 apples. These are kind of, you might not think it, but core food to keep me going through my trip. I'll have one of these every other day. And they're just spectacular to boost energy. Here are these Jimmy bars, which I've had forever. They're still good. I've kept them in the freezer. Breakfast boosts over time. This is a dried fruit trail mix, which I usually dig into after dinners just to complement the meal. Here is some oatmeal with almonds and raisins, which I haven't used yet this year. It's kind of sort of an emergency thing. It also doesn't necessarily require a heat up. You can soak this overnight. Moving on. All right, here's a heavier factor. These are fig bars. I've had these a while. I'm gonna eat these on this journey. This is something that I'll have, you know, during a hike or post-hike. All right. Maximum meat stick protein here. There are 7 of these Slim Jim meat sticks. They taste great. They taste great. It's a maximum boost for energy and morale. Here I have something that is rarely backpacked. These are hard-boiled eggs. Very sketchy to take into the backcountry for odors. I don't know why I just acquired these and just boiled them and started eating them backcountry. This is the last of it for this season. I try to bury the eggshells with my excrement. Sounds gross, but they are very odoriferous. I don't recommend taking these into the backcountry with bears. But here we are with 4 eggs. I'll try to eat these one a day. Lastly, we've got an assortment of candy bars and snack bars. The smaller ones will be dispersed during day hikes or after day hikes or possibly after dinners. The larger ones will certainly be saved for kind of a generic energy boost. I'm gonna bump my pack with one of these cashew packages. I love these. All right, that's the food. Yeah.